How are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
Hey, everybody.
Listen, I have not been on. Has it been 3 days?
Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a
It's been a
minute.
minute. I have not been on in a minute because there really wasn't much going on. So I've been doing still videos. Now, I used to do still videos back in the day, but I'm a live chick. I love going live. I do.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
still videos are not the same. So no, if I'm doing my still videos, it's either nothing going on or I don't know. What other reason would I do a still video?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been so bad with news. Ain't nothing to talk about.
It was
I
nothing to
haven't
talk
even,
about.
I haven't even got out of bed in 3 days.
Perry. But look,
Yeah.
we found some good stuff to talk about today. We're talking about the battle that's going on behind the scenes between Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. This custody battle, I'm sure it's not going to be. I mean, they don't go live for custody battles, but it's going to be. Remember, there was an old show called The War of the Roses. I'm dating myself. Anyway, it's going to be a big ass battle over their kids. It is a mess. This is a mess in good. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about T.J. Holmes' ex-wife, Mary Lee, getting close to Amy Robach's ex, Andrew Shue. This is going to swap partners, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, listen, Shania Twain did it. Do you remember she had a husband named Mutt and he looked like a bulldog? Anyway, Shania Twain did it. Like, okay, I'm going to give you my ex, you give me your ex, and we can all be happy. That's a mess. Then we're going to talk about Tory Lanez hiring the thug attorney, David Kenner, the guy that basically was Suge Knight's best friend. This is do you guys remember John Gotti had a go-to lawyer, the bald guy? He was real cool. I cannot think of his name. So he represented the mob back during the Gambino family during the whole John Gotti era. Well, that's what David Kenner is to death row. David Kenner's dangerous. David Kenner is dangerous, but maybe that's how Tory Lane rolls. I don't know. But
Right.
he's starting shit already. And they haven't even hit the courtroom. We're going to talk about that. Okay. What time is it? Got about 2 minutes before we could they start sending it out. Y'all are a mess. I'm not. The chat is a mess. The chat is a mess. I love the chat, but that's the best part for me about going live is I get an interaction. I'm going to start 2 minutes early. Is that okay, Perry?
Yeah, go ahead.
Should I get? Because oh no, let's put in the chat where you're from and what the weather is. Because I'm only at 600. I want to get to 1,000 before I start going.
I don't even know our weather.
Akron, Ohio here. Akron. Love me some Akron. Got family in Ohio.
It's 54 here in Vegas.
54 degrees in Vegas. Look, this is better than yesterday. Yesterday was cold and rainy. We're supposed to be and wet.
Yeah.
Look, someone said DMV cold as hell.
Damn.
Oh, it's cold back in Virginia, Perry. That's crazy. Liverpool, England, the UK. We have a huge audience from the UK. Ontario, California. Hey, that's by us where we used to live in Marietta, right?
Yeah, it's right above it. Yep. Ontario.
Ontario. We used to go to the Ontario airport instead of LAX because LAX is crowded as hell.
Oh, yeah.
We would tell our people fly into Ontario.
When you go to Ontario, you can drive right up to the plane, get out, and just walk on the plane.
Millie, I didn't know you were from England. Millie, she's from England. Did you know that?
Nope. I just know she always in the chat. I just know she was always there.
She's our mod. 75 degrees in San Antonio. That's perfect weather. I heard San Antonio was a great place to live.
If it's 75 now, can you imagine what it's like in the summertime? Probably 130.
Here we go in this DMV area, 45 degrees. I miss it. You know, I got a plan to go out to Virginia. Fort Myers, 70 degrees. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. NYC, 35 degrees. Nosy is cold as hell. No, wait, look. I seen what's in Miami. 30 degrees in Wyoming.
Damn.
Everybody's starting to move out to Wyoming. Have you heard about this, Perry? That you can get great houses for
Yeah,
much money as the
I would imagine she just said it's 30 degrees there.
I don't care. I'm gonna go to Wyoming one day. I'm gonna go. Everybody else is going. They're getting ranches out there for good prices. 75 in Tampa, Florida. That's near the Panhandle. I don't even know where this place is. Can you pronounce it? Wolf? Well,
Wolfenboro,
it's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Yeah,
Wow.
24 degrees.
But I want to go to New Hampshire. They said it's beautiful in the winter. You know how I love snow. I love snow. Wait, did somebody say 85 in Dallas? 85 degrees
That
in
is
Dallas?
too much.
Okay, now it's time
That's
to
why
go.
the crime rate's high there.
So wait, you guys know that me and Perry have a place in Richmond and we like to go there a lot. You said 47 degrees, Perry, in Richmond. Damn. But I love it. I love Richmond. I like it. The winter times there, it gets very cold. We live out in the country. I love it. So we got to get out there. We've been busy, haven't we?
Yeah, for real.
All right, so let's start in on this Mariah Carey thing because it is shout out to Richmond, Virginia. I love it. We live in Chester. Anyway, let's talk about this battle between Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. It's been coming on for a while. Okay, so I did a couple stories about Mariah Carey not wanting to be involved with Nick's other wives. I think it's 5 of them. I don't know how many it is.
Yeah, I think it's at least about five mamas. Now,
yeah, so Nick, he's got a mess going on here, okay? He's got 12 children, 5 baby mamas. Remember, the moms don't get along. They all compete with each other. They make sure he's not giving one or the other too much more time, more money. It's just a real sick, and this is no shade to you, Nick. You're allowed to live your life with whatever way you want. But I'm not trying to live like that. Okay. It's a sister wife situation where all the sister wives hate each other. Well, I guess on sister wives, they hate each other too. Yeah, that's right. No woman can be with one man for me. You know, I know they do it in Africa. I know Akon does it, but I'm not trying to do that. So Mariah Carey's not trying to get involved with his other baby mamas. And I can't say I can't blame her. Then she doesn't want her children around the other 12 children. Now, I don't know if she's going too far with that. She wants to raise her children like they're just the only sibling that they have, when in reality, there's 12 others. 12.
Yeah, I'm sure she got her reasons, though.
I think I have my mic up too loud. Hold on.
Okay, maybe just speakers. But no, I was just saying this, though, Sharrell. I think she got her reasons. And I wouldn't call like a sister wife situation.
It is.
Okay, no, I know. It's similar to it. I mean, but like, at least the other guy married the other women. Has Nick ever married anybody else besides Mariah?
He was only married to Mariah Carey. So here's the thing. So it's Mariah Carey. Go ahead.
So it's almost like a baby form that he's running, because these girls pop up, need a baby. Here I am, legs up. You see what I'm saying?
That just sounds really, really rude to me. You're calling him a baby farm,
and like, yeah. If he was the sheep herder, they'd be the sheep. He just used them for that, and they just use him because he feed them, a monthly stipend.
Perry, I don't know what's going to come out of your mouth.
Man, what the hell going on with this shit? But I don't blame Mariah for all this stuff.
Okay, but here's Nick's argument. Okay, so Mariah's saying, I don't want any part of that. Also, when he visits the baby, the 2 twins, Nick, when he comes to visit the 2 twins, she's always there. Okay, so he had been trying to let her have the children so they can go meet their siblings. She's not having it. Now he's done begging. He gets a little more forceful. She says, I'm not having it either. Let's take this to court. Nick tells her, I'm not signing away my parental rights. I'm their father. And these are their siblings. He's saying, I understand you not wanting to be involved with the other women, But no matter what happens, they're gonna have siblings. Mariah Carey saying they got siblings, but they're not gonna know them kids. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, you know what though? Like it's a touchy thing. Basically what you're saying, but you saying, well, every time he come and see the kids, she's there. She's raising the kids. Do he have these kids 6 days a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week?
Well, allegedly, in one of these arguments, she tells him, "What do you give a damn? You're hardly here anyway." And
exactly.
He got curious.
You can't babysit your own kids when you out having another baby. You just can't do this.
So what are your stance? You're saying that Mariah needs to take him to court and she needs to get full custody.
Well, okay, look. I would say this. Like, if he's the father, he has the right to see his kids. But as a full-time mother, she has the right to know, hey, should I be letting him swing around the world because he got babies all over the place? Right?
Yes.
He should be able to see his kids. And then why is he making such a big thing out of, well, she won't let me do this with the kids, or she's there? You visiting your kids with Mariah just like you visit your kids when you stop by this one house, A, B, C, and D. You drop in for 10 minutes, say hi to the kids, go up there with the mama and have a little bit more sex, and then leave.
I just can't with you. Look, I agree with you, Perry, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Nick is saying, I don't care how many women I got pregnant and how many other children I have. These are still my children. First of all, I should be allowed to see my kids without your ass around. Okay, that's number one. I'm a dad. And how many blended families are there in the United States?
I know, I get it. But okay, look. Let's just say this for example. Those are his kids.
Yeah.
And say if crack was his drug of choice. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that was it. Okay. But should he be able to take his kids into a crack house? He really shouldn't be. I'm saying be grateful that you see your kids. That's fine. And why don't you have this issue with the other parents? Because the same way, when you there with them, their kid is there. And I'm sure the mom was there too. Right? Because he don't seem like the babysitting type. He make the babies.
I agree with you, but for this video, I got to play devil's advocate. I'm their damn father, and I should have the same rights as every other father. And I've seen my friend, I don't know, Jesse, go get his kids for the weekend and take them around the blended family. And I should be able to do the same damn thing, damn it.
Now, no, and that part, I mean, I would have to give some leniency to it, but it's something both of them will have to talk about. Because, like, at a certain point, let's not act like this is Mariah's in charge of the village of kids. No, she responsible for 2 of them, right? And he responsible for 10.
Yep.
Now, we can't let you go and take my kids and put my kid in any environment that I don't choose to.
Yep.
Most parents have a problem of what school their kid go to.
Yep.
I would say this one. The mother said this one, but at the same token, she's putting in my opinion, unless Nick can tell me that he got the kids 5 to 7 days a week. Now, it's not many photos or many news articles. Nick was with his twins today. Are they twins?
Yeah, he got 2 sets of twins. Another one has twins too.
But he got a set with Mariah, right?
Yeah, they're twins. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, most of the news things don't come out. Oh, he's spending, why can't he just take them to Disneyland? The 2 twins alone. Fatherly time.
Right? She won't let him.
No. Well, I'm sure she would let him take them, just him and the kids to Disneyland, not the other posse.
Okay, so here's a little more spice I want to add to it. Let me read this from Bonji said, Mariah is right. Reading Spar by Prince Harry and Nick definitely created spars for organs. Everybody's saying that Nick Cannon is having these kids for like bone marrow and stuff like that because, he has lupus. But anyway, let me add a little more spice into it. Okay, so they're saying these women, with the exception of Mariah Carey, argue over Nick. They want his love. They want his attention. They want to be the main wife. If it was a sister wife, we want to be the main wife. Mariah wants no parts of that. They all still having sex with Nick. This is nasty and ridiculous. They're all having sex with Nick, except for Mariah Carey. But Mariah Carey is the only one he would come out in public and say that he still loved. The biggest mistake was divorcing Mariah. Why is he doing that when he got these other baby mamas? Nick playing some kind of head game.
I think he's doing that, right? Because he want the other ones to perform better, right? If he keep holding, we got babies and stuff, but Mariah is the only one I truly love, it'll make the other ones step their game up.
Maybe. I don't know what's going through his head.
Or, by his time, but he's causing a lot of problems on himself. Because Mariah kids was the first two, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So, you had plenty of ample enough time to spend with those kids.
Yeah.
Instead of making more kids.
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's for the bone marrow, like Bonji's saying. Bonji's talking about some organs. He wants some organs. Damn, an organ? It's a reason that Nick is having baby after baby after 12. We're up to 12.
It could just be immaturity too. So what do
you mean?
I'm not gonna diagnose him as nothing but a person that needs to get his shit together. But if you want to pay for the kids, as long as you're responsible for it, do it. Because it's not up between me and Nick. It's between him and the lady he just pregnated.
I think DMX had 11 children, and I think El DeBarge has 15.
Damn, that's a mess.
That's just horribly irresponsible.
And I can't put Nick in that class because I'm sure Nick do take care of his 10 kids or how many he got.
How do you know El DeBarge isn't taking care of his?
If you
we know DMX robbing, didn't.
Huh? Yeah, but if you out there robbing, robbing and cracking, you know what I'm saying? I don't see too much money going for the kid.
Well, this is a mess. So anyway, they're heading to court, and Nick is not playing with Mariah. He's gonna fight her tooth and nail for 50-50 custody. He's them baby's father, and he should be allowed to have an influence in their life and a say. And he should help raise them. That's what he's saying.
That part I would never take from him. I'm just saying.
Or when you're going to court and you're asking for primary custody, you are.
Well, primary custody is still agreements there, Sharrell, where he still can be a father. But
Terry, what does primary custody mean? Sole custody means I have the say of the final say of what they do. Now, if you want to say something, you could tell me, but I get the final decision.
Right. But maybe she knew that. Because whether it's 50-50 not, he ain't spending 50% of his time there right now, is he?
You don't know, but
she
said no. But
if he got 5 different women, you can't spend 50% of your time among 2. Yeah. Or she should get her 50% if that's what he wants. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, if he want to act like he want the 50%, go ahead and spend the time. Just because you Nick Cannon and you got this damn money, now you want to act like
wait. You're saying he's a bad dad anyway. Is that what you're telling? That Nick Cannon can't afford to spend quality time with him because he's got 12 other obligations he needs to him.
Why is you only fussing with Mariah about this? Why ain't you fussing with one of the other 4 baby mamas? You ain't spending 50% of your time over there neither. So let's keep this shit real. You just want to point this shit out at Mariah. And if she got these kids, I'm just saying for me, if she got the kids all week, she is the damn primary. Because when Nick over there at the hospital giving birth to his 10th or 11th kid, who's with Mariah's twins? She is.
Yeah.
So don't act like you want some damn say so. And like I said, I would never tell her to not let him see his kids.
Right.
But at this point, you only gonna be there for 30-40 minutes anyway, Nick. So why can't
it's
she
so
be there?
True. Yeah, Cherry, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna have to go ahead. I ain't even playing devil's advocate no more. Nick, you're a shitty father.
I think that he sort of hated too, because if she get primary custody, then it lessens his ties to Mariah.
Oh God, you think he wants Mariah back after all of this? You think he still loves her?
Or he at least want that to hold over the other girl's head.
Yeah.
And see, because when he over there visiting, them other girls thinking, oh, he said how much he really loved her, and she was the only love. They on pins and needles every time Nick go to that house for 45 minutes.
Yep.
And Mariah is there. They don't know what's going on.
This is just sick. This is a sick environment that Nick has created on his own. Maybe he need organs. Maybe he need bone marrow. But whatever the reason that he had all them children,
simply,
he is.
What he need is this.
Grow the fuck up.
Let's keep it real. I mean, we ain't gonna diagnose him with PTSD. None of this bullshit like that. It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah,
he's constantly doing what he's doing.
So your definition why he's having all of these kids, you said damn with bone marrow, damn with all the organs. You said he's just immature.
You can make up a lot of excuses because Nick ain't told neither one of y'all that's saying all these things. Nothing about no bone marrow, organs, shit like that. The only
Are you coming for Bonji? Are you coming for Bonji?
No,
Bonji is talking about what everybody else is talking about.
No, I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying people gonna speculate. But what I'm saying, Nick ain't really came out and said this shit, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know.
It's a mess. It's a mess. His father came out. Nick is originally from San Diego, and his father came out and said he doesn't even know all of these kids. The father, Nick's father, who, by the way, was a shitty father to Nick.
Okay, say what now?
The grandfather, Nick's dad, came out and said he has not met all of these kids. He said he knows like the original two, but that's about it.
Oh, hell no.
Nick is a shitty father. I'm sorry.
Check this out. Now, he's so caring about having his first set of twins meet the other ones. Why ain't you worrying about talking to the other 4 baby mamas? Yeah. I don't know if it's 4 or 3, whatever.
5, it's 5, yeah.
There's a posse, you know. Why haven't these kids met your grandfather? So now you want to take Mariah kids and yours to visit these stray kids that you don't have outside the marriage and everything else. But you won't take out neither one of your kids to go and see the grandfather.
Yeah. Nick is a shitty guy. He's a bad dad. It is what it is. If you're watching this, Nick, there's no shade to you, but you created a mess. I mean, please, 12 times? Maybe you messed up once. Had a baby out of leg once, maybe twice if you're real bad, but you're not even trying. So I think she's doing the right thing. Take his privileges away, Mariah. He's not being a dad anyway, just like Perry is saying.
And you know what though? And seriously, if she wouldn't have made it public or anything else, he probably wouldn't have cared. He don't want the other mamas to know that he don't really have no right to be ringing her doorbell. You see what I'm saying? Like he's just playing this sick ass game.
Yeah.
And the rest of them go for it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They go for it.
Okay, let's move on to Tory Lanez. Oh, I felt like I couldn't talk about Tory Lanez. Not another day. We covered the case. That was a confusing case. In the end, Meg Thee Stallion was right. I think the jury made the right decision. They had, I think it was like Nick at Night started releasing information that we weren't privy to, and I see why the jury made the decision that they did. Tory Lanez is toast, okay? And they made the right decision. You are just a hot ass mess, Tory Lanez. But all of a sudden, he fires his attorney. I cannot pronounce this attorney's name. I'm going to call him M. I tried. I can't even make something up. He fired M after the case, and they said that it was amicable. They're lying, by the way, that it was amicable and that he doesn't do retrials or appeals. That's what he said. I don't do appeals. He's lying. Any damn attorney can do appeal. Tory was probably mad that he lost the case. This is expected. You pay a lawyer to help you win. If you don't win, a lot of times people get rid of you and move on to the next one. Right. This is what he did. So now he moved on to a new attorney named David Kenner. Let me see if I can find his picture. David Kenner. They call his nickname is the Death Row Attorney. And the reason that he has this nickname is because he worked hand in hand, side by side with Suge Knight for years. Okay. Just like John Gotti had his favorite attorney. I cannot think of that guy's name. Oh God. I can't think of the Bruce somebody, but you guys hear about the mob having these attorneys that handles everything for them. The attorney knows that you're a part of the mob, and they could see you, I don't know, shoot somebody and
shake a motherfucker.
Shake them up, and they will get you off. And for a lot of years, John Gotti's attorney, that's what he did. He would get him off of all of these crazy crimes. Well, this is exactly what David Kenner did for death row. Now, we all know that Suge Knight was just a thug.
Okay.
He really is. I'm trying to find a picture of David Kenner. That way, I like to put the face. This is a small picture. He got Snoop Dogg off when Snoop Dogg, I'm sorry, Snoop, shot that guy at the park and he died. Sorry. It is what it is, Snoop. You've changed your life. But he got Snoop Dogg off. And, I was listening to bits and pieces. Look, it's only one person whose life lost their life, Snoop, and there's only one person in the car with the gun. Sorry. All right. This is him. He's really corrupt, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's corrupt. I think these kind of attorneys, they're all about the money. Why would somebody like represent Suge Knight on all the cases, all the way up until Suge Knight went to the final one where he was clearly guilty, where he ran over the man and everything happened on surveillance tape. That's the only reason he couldn't get what's the name? Suge Knight off is because everything was on tape. But he's a corrupt man. I don't do business with people like this. He just puts a bad taste in my mouth. Okay. And we were watching an old interview when one of these football players, what was his name again? Maurice
Claret.
Basically, he did an interview with Vlad TV, and what he was saying was, once you take him in, once you become a part of the David Kenner inner circle, you get tied in for life. Okay, they want to keep you in that inner circle. They're just a bunch of bad. He's just a bad man. I'm sorry, I don't like David Kenner. He's corrupt, if you ask me, because you're working with these Black gangsters. It very much reminds me of the Italian mobs. You know they're committing crimes. You help them commit the crimes. You could see someone rob somebody, and then you would still go to court to get him off, and he's guilty as hell. David Kenner is bad news. He's just like Suge Knight. Suge Knight is bad news. I would never sign with death row, ever, especially since all of the complaints they've been having and how it was like the little hood up in there. They run around with guns and acting like a hot mess. I wouldn't want anything to do with him. But not to Tory Lanez. He feels like this is the guy that's going to save him.
Well, I mean, end of the day, and I hear what you're saying, but we can't go on paper to say that he committed no crime.
He's shady.
He's just one of those gangster attorneys that, you know how, like, man to man, you got one man to go out there and go work 40 hours a week. The other one want to be a thug. An attorney.
David Kenner's a thug. He's a thug.
He's a thug attorney.
He's a thug attorney.
If you a thug criminal and you get in trouble, do you want the 40-hour-a-week guy or the thug attorney?
So to you, this is the perfect guy for Tory.
Well, obviously the last one didn't work. And at this point, what choice do Tory really has? He already been found guilty.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's on paper. And he thinking, well, shit, I mean.
So he takes these cases pro bono
without dropping the soap, huh?
I wouldn't want anything to do with David Kenner, but he's doing his job. He's starting mess already. Okay. So it's being reported that David Kenner is blaming Tory's attorney, I cannot pronounce his name, for secretly taping meetings and hearings and things that the judge told him not to tape. Okay. According to him, this is bad because you could go and give these tapes to anybody, a jury member, press members. He's saying this case should be thrown out. Yeah. Everything that happened in that botched case should be thrown out, and we need to start all over.
He's trying to create some kind of reasonable doubt somewhere.
He really is.
And typically, I mean, that's the only place he got. I mean, there's no way he'll be able to prove that unless he attacked somebody. So I guess his previous attorney is the one that's going to get attacked.
Exactly. And the previous attorney's trying to stand up for himself. he comes on social media. This is another thing about this day and age. Back in the 90s when you were running death row, Mr. Kenner, it wasn't social media. He comes out. I was falsely accused of recording Tory Lanez hearing this afternoon by attorney David Kenner. But after I voluntarily allowed the search of my phone, the deputy told Judge Hereford that there was nothing on my phone. This is one of the messiest and ghetto trials I've ever witnessed. This is just the beginning. David Kenner's going to pull every trick out of the book.
Right. That's what he's getting paid to do. And Tory going to pay him.
I don't know. Maybe it's I wouldn't be messing with him, Tory, but okay. You get in bed with these people and next thing you know, but maybe he thinks, hey, I'll deal with that if I get out. Right now, I'm looking at a lot of years.
Right.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's like a cat back into a corner. He'll do anything at this point. If he could, he'll fucking get OJ's attorneys. Shit,
Paula says TMZ showed the evidence against Tory. That appeal is going to be denied. I mean, listen, TMZ did it. Nick at Night did it. And really, I was watching Nick at Night, her evidence. Tory deserves to be right where he is. But let him try, I guess. It's a mess. It's a mess. What do you think, Perry? You've seen, like, Tory, he did it.
Right. No, I get that part. At this point, you got to try to discredit anybody. And at this point, you got to discredit your own attorneys by saying you didn't get a proper trial. Yeah. He's going to be pulling every dirty trick out of the rabbit's hat that he can think of. Mm-hmm. If we thought the first trial was a mess, child, wait till we see the second one. If they're going to have a second trial. I just feel it. This is going to be a mess. So? I can't sit there. I don't know. Well, maybe they won't, but I just feel like they are. Just because he's going to keep trying. Tory could be just paying him to attempt to set it up. Now, this same attorney, David Kenner, he didn't get Suge Knight off. See, certain things.
He did not.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Someone put this in the chat. Bruce Cutler was Gotti's attorney. This man was smart. Mm-hmm. So you could be a dumb criminal or a smart criminal. And this guy was smart, but he was dirty. He was in with the mob. He got every mobster off that he could. He knew all about this. And so that's how David Kenner is. David Kenner was Suge Knight's Bruce Cutler. Mm-mm.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so at the end of the day, we got to get a man his props. Now, you ain't got
You want to give David Kenner his props?
He's smart.
Oh God, Perry.
No, you know what though? But nobody's gonna appreciate him unless you're the person behind bars.
Well, yeah. They're just dirty to me. I'm the type of person, if I think you're corrupt, I don't mess with you. And I've done that because Sharrell will do. I don't want to be in jail. I got family members in prison for life. That's a miserable life. So I don't break the law. I just don't do it. And I don't hang with people that do.
They
could
need
be
David
my best friend, huh?
Your family members need David Kenner. Just saying. But the problem is, though, not everybody can pay for his services.
You are messy.
I'm just saying.
You think my family would use David Kenner?
No. I'm just saying, anybody behind bars, if they could afford it, and if anything give you an opportunity, you would try it.
Yeah, you get desperate when you're behind bars. A lot of my relatives, they will give anything to be out, but they wasn't doing that when they would think about and I love my family. I love my family. I'm just saying life means life, and you better think about that before you get that sentence.
And I ain't saying nothing negative about them because they may get out.
Let's stop talking about my family. Perry, my family loves you. They know you're a hot ass mess. Okay.
I ain't said a damn thing negative. For the record.
Stop. Okay. My family is my family. We're not perfect, but I love each and every one of us.
Yeah,
we're real close too.
But what I'm saying though, Sharrell, like put yourself in Tory's shoes at this point. You can have money in the bank, but you can't spend it where you at. You ain't gonna be able to spend it for the next 15, 20 years of how much they give you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much time they're gonna give them. But
so you're saying if you were Tory Lanez, this is a smart decision to go with this thug ghetto mobster.
You know what? Most people file any kind of appeals just like out of desperation.
Yeah, yeah.
And hell, I mean, the man probably only spent what 3 weeks in jail. I don't know how long he's been in jail at this point.
I can't remember the 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like
Right,
that.
but I'm just saying, let's give him say maybe 3 months. They ain't shit on 15 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not the county no
As
more.
a matter of fact, they pushed back the sentencing date. He was supposed to get sentenced, I believe, on January 27th.
That could be a tactic too. That's why he
that's right.
That's right. Lawyers. So now you get to reset and say, okay, well, now let's come back with this.
They're going to be pulling every trick out of the book. Maybe Tory will get off. Maybe
that
it'll be a technicality.
He's going to end up owning Tory's soul, all his what's the shit like for the songs? Copyrights or not copyrights? I don't know what you call them. Masters or whatever.
Masters, yeah.
Did this man know what he doing?
I would not. You're right, Perry. They're gonna if Tory Lanez gets out and David Kenner gets out, he's gonna be indebted for life to this mobster thug ass attorney.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mess. Anyway, let's move on. We got another story. Oh God, I've been talking for 40 minutes.
I was like, damn, homegirl never shut the hell up.
Let's move on to TJ and Amy Robach. I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of these two. I really am. I did a still video on them, and a lot of people were dragging me because I feel they should shut up. No one cares about their love affair. This affair is so too hot right now. So stop it with your public displays of affection. And people dragged my ass in the chat. They were saying, love is love. He's out that relationship, but it's causing too much drama.
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying don't love them, but stay out the public eye right now.
I think people took it out of context, and trust me, I say about 20% of the people in that chat was like, "Well, he can do what he want to do. It happens every day.
It does.
Crime happen every day too, right?
Okay,
a lot of shit happen, but should you be doing it? And no, and people say, oh well, it's better doing that than staying in a dead relationship. Look, I don't know what's happening in neither one of their houses, but it's a proper way to handle the shit, right? Because you can go and give the news and be professional with that. Be professional at home too. Try it a little bit.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's not helping their matters because it's a hot subject topic at work. Okay, everyone's talking about it. Everyone's pissed off about it. You're just adding fuel to the fire. You go to the beach and they're publicly kissing. Why are you doing that? I just think it's not a smart business move to keep throwing this relationship in our face. I'm not saying you're not in love. Got it. But I'm saying your reputation affects your job. You might not even get another place to hire you because all the networks, they're tight. And all Bob Iger has to say is don't hire them. And you won't, I just wouldn't add to the fire. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about how both of their exes are getting close to each other and allegedly helping each other out during this terrible time.
Oh shit!
Okay, Perry. This is okay. I feel like it is what it is, but people want to know why I'm so hard on TJ and Amy, but the exes getting together, I have no problem with. I can't explain it.
Well, and see now, nobody's gonna go to that extent. Now, they saying they become closer, supporting each other. And I know. I mean, that's how most relationships start, though. Let's keep it real. That's how they start. You rub my back, then the other person gonna rub yours. Then next thing you know. Now, let me ask you this though: if this was to happen, I know. Just say if those two, it's like wife swap or whatever, right? If this shit was to happen, would you still consider this a family? A whole family or a divided
because
family?
They all got kids. I don't know. Now I gotta call
I mean, could you
Amy's
imagine?
husband, my stepdaddy. I don't know how this gonna work. It's a mess.
Could you imagine coming, all of them get together for Thanksgiving, and all the kids looking like, man, we in here with a group of freaks.
It's
You know what I'm
confusing. Do I call you uncle? You used to be my uncle Andrew, and now you're my stepdaddy Andrew. I'm confused.
I mean, the kids confused. They don't know what house to go to. You know what I'm saying? No, but I don't really think it's at that level. I think just, well, I don't know. It's freakier things have happened. But I'm just saying, I don't know if it's at that level.
I need this story to go away because this is too confusing. I mean, you're right. What if they start? What are they all going to go to dinner together? This is confusing. This is wife swap. You're right, Perry. This is wife swap.
And then they're going to send each other thank you cards. Thank you. Thank you.
It's confusing, but maybe it's done out of spite. What do you think?
Maybe, but at the same time, yeah, you could say it could be out of spite, but the two that would possibly be getting together was the two that was left. So obviously they didn't give a damn about y'all. So I don't know if it'd be out of spite or not.
I mean, Andrew did say he was still hurting. That was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And now you're cozying up. Child, this is a mess.
Mean, so maybe they won't go as far as like that part, but maybe they may get some sexual comfort.
I can't. Okay, I'm done talking to Perry. Hey, Smoke, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Sharrell. Hey, Perry.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Bonji. A mess.
Hey, Perry.
Hey, Bonji.
Hi, Bonji.
Hey, Bonji.
Bonji, since you what do you want to sound off on first?
I want to sound off on TJ, and then I want to sound off on Nick and Mariah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's hard to make sense of Nick's decision to have all these kids.
12.
It's one thing for him to have had these kids and not gone on these different podcasts and laughed about it and pretended like what he's doing is somehow noble. And then the way he's so nonchalant about it, for me, it makes me think it is a plan for him to somehow get bone marrow or get maybe a kidney, because it just doesn't make sense.
A kidney, Bonji?
Any organ that can be operated on and help somebody.
Right, because, but you know what though, Bonji, and look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, because there's rumors have been out like that, but child support really ain't cheap, right? No. Okay, so let's do the math. Let's just do the math. Say you got how many kids you got?
12.
If he paid $2,000, what?
12.
Damn, that's a lot.
He
of
just had his 12th one, Perry.
If he paid $5,000 a month for each kid, that's $60,000 a month. I'm sure somebody would be willing to sell him a damn kidney, their back spine, their left leg.
Perry, stop.
No. I'm just saying it's other ways. As a matter of fact, shit. I mean, out of 12 kids and you ain't got what you need yet.
I think it's different, Perry. Like if he needs like a donor, he has a better chance if he's a direct, directly related to them in the tissue mesh and all that other components.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. No, I get you. Okay. I mean, maybe.
That would be horrible.
That would be a highly selfish reason. I mean,
that would be horrible.
Yeah, but isn't it selfish for him to have the 12 kids? Did you see him post on Christmas where he posted, I've been hopping from one house to the next to spend time with my kids. And when I calculated, let's say his day is 12 hours on Christmas Day, right? So he spent an hour at each house. We only have 24 hours in a day.
That's a half a day, yeah.
And also they live in different time zones too.
That's the thing.
I can't.
And then
the only man I know that can.
And then Sharrell on TJ and Amy. Don't forget these 4 were friends. friends to the point where Amy's one of, I think Amy's kid was babysitting TJ and
That
his
is
wife's daughter.
messy. That's right. You're right, Bonji. That did happen.
Oh yeah. So these are not strangers. But Amy and TJ being so blatantly open with their show of affection, for me, I think since this came to the media, some of that is just for them continuing to be in the media, because I can imagine the stress that comes with getting divorced under normal circumstances, and then imagine that you're going through a divorce, you are in limbo as far as your job is concerned, and what's taking ABC so long to make a decision?
No, because they're lying. They are looking for replacements. They're not going to bring them two back. That's
or
why.
Sharrell, they're looking to cast the 6-night special. Who's going to play Amy? Who's going to play TJ for the made-for-TV movie of the relationship?
Smoke, you sound off. What do you want to sound off on today?
Let's start with bubonic plague Dick Nick. I just can't with him and his foolishness. Like I'm over it. And if he really wants to be a black father and practice polygamy correctly, let's say like how some West African cultures do, then guess what? You need to have a home or complex where all the mothers and all the children are living together, and you can take care of them in that way. If you want to do that, that's fine. But the way in which he's doing it, he's creating traumatic experiences for these children, because they're going to be looking him at pivotal moments and not see him there. And I don't think he's thinking of the long view. He's just thinking like, oh, I got money, I can provide for them. I was like, that is not enough. Kids will never remember the money you spent. They will remember the moments you were there when they needed you. And so like, I think Mariah Carey is doing the right thing as far as like legally getting it on paper that Nick, until you get yourself together or work out whatever sins on your back that you're trying to absolve, that I'm gonna take hold of these kids for a little bit and you get yourself together. In regards to Amy and TJ, oh gosh, honestly, this reminds me of a storyline on Tyler Perry's TV show. He had a show, If Loving You Is Wrong, where basically the neighbors, the husband was cheating with his friend's wife, and then a couple seasons down the road, then the wife who's getting cheated on, the husband getting cheated on, they got together and started sleeping together. So I am here for the former the ex Amy and ex TJ spouses getting together and going down to the boom boom room and getting some fun.
Well, oh my God.
Oh, hell no.
I can't with Smoke. Oh my God. Smoke, I love you. You are a mess. Here, I want to take a time out for a minute and read the super chat. Can we talk about the effed up joke Gerald Carmichael made last night about Whitney while hosting the Golden Globes and the Beverly Hilton? What is the joke?
Oh no, that's where she passed.
He said that he wanted to acknowledge the place where the Golden Globes were being hosted, and then said we're at the Beverly Hilton, the hotel that killed Whitney Houston.
That is terrible.
That's bad.
But Sharrell, before we move on, the best joke was he
Eddie
walked
Murphy
on stage with the 3 Golden Globes.
Oh, that was a good one.
That Tom Cruise gave back to the Hollywood Foreign Press. With my dog for some reason is barking. And when that Tom Cruise gave back to the Hollywood Foreign Press because of the racism allegations, and last year, and then Gerald Carmichael said, "Well, I have an idea. Why don't we give this back as a ransom for Shirley Maskiewicz's location?"
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about Shirley Miscavige?
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Where is she? Is she dead?
We don't know.
No, we want to know where she is. We don't know.
Where she is. I'm not even a
Sis has been missing for almost 16 years.
Oh, yes.
We ain't got a postcard from her, nothing.
And anybody who questions them, they go after them and start investigating them and intimidating them, like Leah Remini.
Like they did Leah Remini. Yeah. Yeah. Queen, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What do you want to sound off on today?
Okay, Megan, just let me catch my breath because I had to go answer my door.
Okay.
Somebody gonna help set me free because I can't take it.
Uh-oh.
This girl keeps opening up Pandora box.
Megan the Stallion?
That's right.
Okay, go
Let
ahead.
me explain. Let me explain, Sharrell, please, because I get so sick of everybody. Poor Megan. Huh? In my opinion, she ruined Tory life. Let me explain my reason.
Okay.
Tory just wanted to go to a party. That Kylie Jenner, I've been practicing them, studying them for 11 years. I was obsessed over the Kardashians.
Okay.
So I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Kylie, that boy Kylie Jenner boyfriend, do not want her. Don't want her. Travis do not want her. Didn't want her. Wasn't giving her none of that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow. She know that Tory was gonna give it to her from that record.
Oh wow. Okay.
So when they was in that room all hotted up, baby, they was about to get it on, and here come Bigfoot, angry black woman, Sasquatch.
Are you calling Meg the Stallion
Bigfoot? Yep, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, angry woman. Hold on, y'all follow me now. She coming in the house. She coming in the house. Tory, get up. Get up and leave. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, and then embarrasses the whole situation. Kylie got to blow out her mood and put them all out.
Okay.
Now, she treating that boy like that's her 2-year-old son. So in my opinion, she got in that car and mad disrespected that man. Just went crazy. And see, I live in the hood around a whole lot of crazy niggas. You understand? Okay. And every day they do dumb shit. And that Hennessy makes them do even dumber shit. Okay, and I feel like playing with guns. Yeah, make a dance. Playing with guns, doing too much. Okay. But not thinking and not really trying to kill nobody. Just being an ignorant, stupid fool, doing too much. And this is where that word snitching comes in for me. If we, first of all, they all knew they was traveling with an illegal gun. Trust and believe that. All right. So if you getting into that, you all with it, and then you gonna start snitching because something went wrong.
You gotta.
Auntie, pass me some of that cigarette you smoking there, because I need some of that too. I'll see you in the corner.
Okay.
Because somebody's drunk.
I thought I was fine.
No. I'm auntie.
Let me ask you this. Just because you're drunk. What if he would have killed Megan? You don't play around with guns like that.
No. You just don't. I understand, but I'm sorry as hell. I didn't mean to do that. That damn liquor had me crazy. How many of us did stupid shit when we was drunk? But hold on, though.
You don't get
okay. Now let's get it this way. Okay, let's get it here. All right. All of this 24 years when pedophiles and serial murders don't even get that much time. Are you kidding me? When I have witnessed men in the hood killing 14 people, Alpo, getting out, stop playing with me with that. 24 years? Get that boy 3 to 5, trying to take his whole life. I think it boils down to them wanting him out the way. Them.
No. Look.
Queen.
He got 22 up to, we don't know what his sentence is yet, but he could have took a plea deal. He didn't want to.
I'm not going to be brainwashed and conditioned to assist the government with lynching. 24 years? No, the boy need 3 to 5, and that's it. It's bad enough he got to be stripped from his whole family and can't take care of them no more. I'm just saying. If Sasquatch wouldn't have went back to Kylie Jenner house, we would have been hearing how Kylie Jenner and Tory Lanez is together. I guarantee you that. We would have been hearing them together.
You're not answering my question. Why, if he didn't want to be away from his family, why didn't he take the plea deal?
Because there was enough reasonable doubt. No. Legally, he was supposed to get away with it. Once he paid Kelsey to say she lied, he was supposed to get away with it. That's all I'm saying. He was just trying to use the legal system.
Did you see the evidence that TMZ showed and Neek at Night who went and got the evidence?
No question he did it. But what I'm trying to say, it was a night of Hennessy gone mad. And I'm just saying, this boy did not go out to intentionally shoot Megan. He did not go out for all of this craziness. And she was a part of it. She started it being an angry black Sasquatch woman trying to control somebody, starting all that mess.
So it's her
Her behind where she would have kept on in that car.
Listen,
yes.
You shot me.
Okay,
we do
check
not blame the victim.
You trying to slap me all in my face, and I'm 2 feet tall. I'm gonna shoot you too.
Sharrell, can I say this?
You trying to slap me in my face?
Hold on, let me let Bungie. Okay, hold on,
Queen.
Bungie. Let me let go ahead, Auntie Natty.
First of all, you never blame the victim. I don't care how much Hennessy we had.
I don't believe she's a
I don't
victim.
care how
You trying to slap somebody, you're not a victim.
I let you talk, Queen. Please let me finish. I was respectful and listened to you. I don't care how much Hennessy you had. You shot her. I don't care if she went in there and said, get out the bed, get out the pool, get out the car. Verbal getting out, saying get out, does not warrant you playing with a gun and shooting me. So basically, you're calling her a Sasquatch woman that is a victim, and she caused that. No, ma'am.
Because I feel like she slapped him. I feel like she put her hands on him in the car.
I let you finish. You bleed, but we know he shot him. We know he shot her. We don't have to believe that. You bleed what you think she did. No, ma'am. We're not doing that. No, ma'am. We're not blaming a black woman for a black man shooting her.
What about that, Queen? She said she's the victim.
I don't believe she was a victim. I don't believe she was a victim. I think she was trying to smack this mess out of Tory.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Y'all gonna let me talk and then y'all can eat me up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I just believe that she was trying to put her hands on him and he was like this. Yo, B, get up, back your ass up, bitch. Bam, bam, bam. That's how it would go. That's how.
So why didn't he testify in court to that? If something physical happened, why didn't he get to stand and tell his side of the story?
I believe his lawyer. I believe his lawyer. I believe his lawyer. This new lawyer is going to use every legal system and turn this on Kelsey.
Oh, well, David Kenner gonna do whatever he gotta do. He's
corrupt. I believe he's going to get away with it. All I'm trying to say, y'all, is this. Okay, stop it. If Megan would have kept her behind in the car and went home, none of this would have happened.
So we're blaming the woman.
She was aggressive trying to fight people.
What did Officer Sino do to Tory? Refused to shake his hand?
What did he do to Will? What did he do to Will Smith? What did he do to Will Smith's wife? Will should have smacked him. Will should have smacked Olga Casino.
He didn't rape Will Smith's wife. She willingly did that.
But still in all, he should have got slapped by Will Smith.
That had what he did.
I bet he know not to mess with none of Tory women.
Auntie, let's let Bonji. Everybody, let's let Bonji speak. She talks so soft. Go ahead, Bonji.
Yeah. First of all, I take offense to you calling Megan names. I don't care if Megan wore a size 15 or 16. No woman should be called a Sasquatch. One. Secondly, the way you started your commentary and your opinion, it sounds like you were maybe the third person in the car who witnessed what Kylie did, what Tory did, and what Kelsey did, and who actually picked up that gun and shot Megan, and what Megan did before she was shot, justifying what happened to her, which sounds ludicrous because we have seen the evidence that was presented in court. Thirdly, Megan never wanted to press charges. The state is the one that decided they were going to take this to court. Mind you, Tory, that you are actually supporting and saying he was done wrong. This wasn't the first time he has been involved in behavior that should have gotten him in trouble. The first, second, third, fourth
Hold
time.
on. I want her to respond to that. What about that, Queen? This is not his first time.
Okay. And neither is Megan's, because she was arrested for assault, beating up her boyfriend. Let's go. She was arrested for assault for beating up her boyfriend. So that's when that car stopped. She didn't want to identify to them police I was in there fighting, because she remembered getting arrested by police, leaving another car. All that George Floyd, I took a L for us. No, she took an L for her damn self, because she didn't want to get arrested for assault.
Bring George Floyd into this.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Did Megan take your man? Did Megan take your man, Queen? It sounds like you got a bad dad against Megan. I'm just serious.
Baby, it would be a different story in the news if she did. It would be a different story in the news.
That's what
Hold on. Why are you so resentful towards Megan? She
because
really did get shot.
No, because I feel that Megan was very disrespectful trying to fight people, and that boy pulled out that gun because, listen, at the end of the day, I seen black big women beat up men. My girlfriend beat up. Yeah, and I'm telling you like it is, baby. She beat the mess out of her boyfriend. I be around I know a lot of these big black
have
women.
Have you ever been shot?
Thank God, no.
It's painful.
Put your...
Hey, you understand? Listen, what I'm saying is this. I'm putting it on me, because I was out there as a little girl with these thugs. You understand? Holding their guns and everything. And if I'm trying to tell you something. If I was trying to put my hands and beating up a man that's smaller than me, he's going to pull out a gun. I'm telling you, he's not going to
let Megan attack him. Where's the evidence that Megan attacked him?
They left that out. They left that out. Y'all want to listen to selective testimony. Okay, y'all didn't want to listen to that white man. That white man saying how Kelsey and Megan was fighting. Y'all don't want to listen to that. Y'all don't want to listen to the fact how they left that whole fight out. Which gives matter is reasonable doubt. Sharrell, the matter is reasonable doubt.
No,
okay,
it's not.
so
there's no reasonable doubt.
It's Keaton up in here. That's what's happening.
Let me say.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me say this, and then I'll let you speak, Smoke.
Yeah.
We're not talking about arguing. We don't care what happened about that. The bottom line was who shot Megan. Somebody has to be accountable for that. It doesn't matter what happened back at Kylie's house. None of that matters.
Okay. Respectfully, baby, respectfully, you can read me with that beautiful hairstyle. You can read me. I got y'all. But let me just tell y'all, wait, because y'all ain't gonna make me lose my thought. Man. Damn, it's gone.
What about that? You didn't answer my question.
Queen, let me say this.
Ask the question. Sharrell, ask the question. That's what I was trying to do.
Wasn't the whole point of court is to find out who shot her? We don't care what happened a day before, 2 days before.
Okay.
None of that matters.
All right. Yeah. Let me answer that question. Because it is more of a reason for two women to fight over a man. You understand? Two women, because they left that out. I don't know who had that gun first, because let me tell you another reason. That pocketbook was from the back of the car to the middle of the car. You understand? So that's letting me know that gun was in a woman's pocketbook. What I seen, the purse, the bloody tissues, I seen the tape.
Wow.
And most women carry the gun for the man if he has felonies.
Wow.
Man, I cannot believe this. This is mind-boggling.
Let me let Smoke respond. Go ahead, Smoke.
This is too much. I mean, the finish line keeps getting moving up for a little 5'2" Tory Lanez. Sis, he must be in your Cash App. The way you defending him on this here live.
Hold on,
I love me some Tory Lanez. That's a little king.
Okay, so say that you like him, so that way you don't think he did any wrong.
I speak for all men. When I speak for one Tory, I speak for all of them.
Here's the thing: we need to stop doing. We need to start holding each other accountable and pulling people to the carpet.
So please, let's do. Ooh, okay. What's your name? Because I want to ask you, as a man.
Yeah.
All right. Now you stay right there, please. Y'all, give me 1 minute.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here.
Okay. As a man,
yeah.
Okay, I'm a go into the party. You gonna be Tory. I'm gonna say, come on, I embarrass you in front of these mayonnaise folk. You getting put out of a high class situation. You tight. Because I did that. I did that. Now you get in the backseat of the car with me. You understand? I not only did that, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm punch him, slap you in your face. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna really get that.
But
what
see,
are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Have enough self-control, be like, okay, either you catching an Uber home or I'm just gonna find another way home. Like, I'm not about to stay in this situation.
Hennessy, you know that drinking liquor, you know that liquor make people fight.
No.
Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. So how many people witness fighting drunks? People that get drunk and want to fight.
But you're asking me what I would do in this situation. I have been drunk before and I've had situations happen. I have enough control over myself where I can walk away, or I have people around me be like, listen, I can't do this with said person. I'm riding with you. Take me home. And the discussion right there. Maybe you're through your experience, but not everybody is like that. When they drink liquor, they get belligerent like that. That's not true.
I don't know. No. This new liquor that they got out, make you lose your mind. What is that? Liquor.
Bath salt.
Oh,
hold on. Let me let Perry talk.
Basically, was he on that liquor when he beat up August Alsina for not saying hello to him? Was he on that liquor too?
Hold on. Smoke. Let me let Perry talk. Go ahead, Perry.
Look, let me say this real quick. I understand you saying it could be different motives why shit happened, and you said he got in the car and somebody just started slapping you. It's ways. Like if a person steal a piece of candy, they don't deserve life. Right? But you saying just because she slapped him, she deserved to be shot
in the foot?
No, I'm saying that it got out of hand. He never intended to shoot her. He just was playing with that gun.
Queen, let me say this. And I understand you like Tory, may not like Megan, but all that's aside because I don't know neither one of them personally. But if you got a drunk driver that go down the road and case somebody, right? Where is the consequence?
The responsibility.
Right. So I'm just saying now, and if like what you're saying, yeah, he did it because this happened. Why not be transparent? Why come out with an album talking shit, right? or whatever, right? And like I think was Bonji or somebody said, Megan didn't press charge it. It was the state. She tried to avoid all of it, right? So basically, what I'm saying is, we can make excuses for a lot, and we can say what happened in the pool didn't happen. No, it wasn't no pool violation. Somebody got shot.
Hold on, let me let other people jump in. Hi, Miss Mia. You've been quiet this whole time. Mika, sorry, is it Mika?
Hi, Sharrell. Hi, guys.
Go ahead. What do you want to sound off on today?
I wanted to sound off about Nick and Mariah, but when Miss Barbara started about Megan, I'm like, I thought we left that in 2022. But I guess
I wished.
Because
sorry.
No disrespect, Miss Barbara. I've seen you on other platforms and you're very passionate about being a Tory apologist. And it's just sad to me because at the end of the day, Megan was shot. That's what the facts are. Hold on, don't interrupt me because I let you speak. The point is, she did not go into the authorities and snitch on Tory, and we have to do it with that snitch crap that goes on within our community, because if it was your son or your daughter that was hurt or shot or possibly may even been their life could have been taken, you would want someone to tell the truth. But Megan didn't go in there. She got on Gayle King. Yes, we know she lied. We know she finally admitted in court that she slept with Tory, but the fact still remains. I don't care about any of that because her cooch was not on trial.
Right.
It was not on trial.
Exactly.
The point remains that she was shot. And the doctors came in, they testified. Yes, it could have been some reasonable doubt, but the point is the state of California pressed charges against Tory, not Megan the Stallion. Megan Pete did not press charges against Tory Lanez.
Hold on 1 second. Do you understand where she's coming from with that, Queen? Are you trying? Are you trying not?
I still say, I still feel 10 toes down the way I feel. She should have did what Kelsey did. She should have did what Kelsey did. I don't know what you talking about, District Attorney. I can't remember anything. She should have stuck to her mouth being closed.
So you wanted to lie then?
Wow.
For Tory Lanez?
I can't believe this woman.
Well, guys, let's see if Queen gets shot in her foot if she feels the same way.
And perjure themselves.
They should lie for little leprechaun Tory Lanez. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly, Smoke.
Frame of saying, "Oh, I protect."
Because this is what I want to see. I want to see justice because that mayonnaise man testified that he seen her and Kelsey fighting. So I want her to do one year for that assault of fighting. Everybody go to jail for that night.
With it.
All right. Okay. Let's.
Just don't like Megan.
People want to hear else. What, Mika? What else were you going to talk about? I forgot.
About Mariah and FaceTime father Nick.
FaceTime father.
I don't blame Mariah. She needs to go into the court and get all the custody that she can get because FaceTime Daddy Nick is no way possible that he can see all of those children at the same time. He's going to have to clone himself to see all 12 of his children at the same time. It's no way possible. So I agree with her. Until we get stuff together, because it's more than just like, I'm sorry, the young man that said you just can't base it upon you giving money to your children. You have to put in the time. And those are the things that, Smoke, I'm sorry. Those are the things that they're going to remember. Not how much money you spent on them, maybe as they get older, but his kids are like stair steps. So when are you going to spread this time out to have birthday? Are you going to be having birthday parties with the same month, the same week?
Now, for the sake of this video, because I agree, I think Mariah should take him to court. But for the sake of this video, you can't just take somebody's parental rights because they had 12 kids.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that she should take his parental rights, but I think they should award her full custody.
No,
because he has the kids most of the time. She does. He can't possibly have all of his children at the same time, and they're all spread out like mustard.
Matter of fact, let me say this real quick, and I think people look at it totally different.
Hold on.
If it was a broke ass man that had these 12 kids, I don't think no female on this damn panel or in the chat would say that mother don't deserve full custody. It's just because Nick got this money, and y'all want to be like, well, yeah.
Harry, he's a terrible father.
Full custody means more money.
No.
More money in the courts. He's going to have to pay her more money.
No. What I'm saying.
That's what
Can I say something, Sharrell?
Yeah, hold on 1 second, Auntie. Go ahead, Harry.
No. I was simply saying this. We know what Nick is. What I'm saying is Nick got this money. So people think, well, he should have a chance. If you got a no good father that's not spending time and doing the right thing with your kids, I don't think no woman on this panel would say that mother shouldn't have full custody.
I agree, Perry.
Does that make sense?
Agree.
Yeah, I'll go after Auntie. I'll go after Auntie.
I agree she should get full custody, but the only thing I don't agree with is because she has a boy and girl and he has other boys and girls. I think they should know they siblings so they won't later on be dating a sibling. That's the only thing I see. And I don't blame Nick wholeheartedly for having all them babies because them women spread at their legs. You got to put some blame on that too. If I know you already got 6 kids, you not gonna roll up on me without some protection, boo. But they were looking at a quick payday and some money.
Thank you.
We gotta call a spade a spade. I'm an equal opportunity dragger.
And Perry, can't you answer this question? Don't he have to pay her more money once he lose that full custody?
Well, you know what though? On that part,
she don't have to ask for child support.
She doesn't.
If he's supporting those kids,
she's asking for full custody. It's not a child support case. Well, they haven't reported it as that.
And here's the thing. I'm sorry, Mika.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
It's a difference in primary custody and full custody.
Right. And the thing is, here's the network
She's
difference.
asking for primary.
Mariah Carey is worth $320 million.
Damn.
Nick Cannon is worth $20 million. So I don't think Mariah needs any kind of financial assistance from Nick whatsoever.
That's all Nick is worth is $20 million.
As of 2022, he's worth $20 million.
Wow.
Please, can somebody check that, double check that?
Nick's net worth is like pocket change compared to Mariah.
Right.
So I don't think it's the fact of her wanting him to pay child support, because she can take care of her children on her own coin. She doesn't need his money. But I think they should.
I'm sure financially he takes care of his children.
No, I'm not.
He just can't spend time with. Now I was talking to Queen, baby.
Oh, okay.
And far as his father not seeing his grandchildren, his father didn't see him. That's how he learned how to be a shitty father. His daddy was one.
Yeah, I got you.
If you didn't spend no time with me and you my daddy, why would I bring my children around you? You gonna do them the same way you did me? That's where he learned it from.
Damn, Nick. Do we have any Nick supporters on the panel?
No. Now I say this. Now, whether people like Mariah or not, right? In this whole situation, and I understand family unity. They should know their siblings if it's feasible. If it's not putting your kids in harm's way, right? When you got a reckless father that's going from house to house, pregnating, you don't know these other chicks that's there for the stipend, what they're about. Would you allow your kid to go anybody's house just because, oh, Nick got a baby by her? No, you would not. And I don't think there's no lady in the chat, I don't think there's no lady on the panel that would get divorced, right? And their husband go off with their new mate, worrying about the other house bills. Basically, that's what y'all like saying, like, oh, Mariah should worry about the other kids, all Nick's other kids. No, she shouldn't.
It's not her responsibility.
It's not her responsibility. Is what
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because that's her children's siblings.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Queen. Let me ask you this: if your ex or your man get locked up, hold up.
Hello.
If your ex or whoever,
when you come out to Walmart today.
What's that?
You got muted, Sharrell. Yeah. No, I was gonna say this: if your ex got locked up, is it your duty to share the time?
What happened?
If your ex got locked up, is it your duty to share the time?
Perry, let me explain this to you.
So that's a yes. So that's a no.
No. First-hand experience, I could tell you how important it is for siblings to know each other, because my brother almost laid down, if they didn't, his sister daughter. Okay. It's very important.
Okay. Right. No.
It's very important.
Okay.
And you're evil woman. If you take anything out against another child, you're evil woman. And this will only backfire for Mariah if she try to treat her children like they better than them other children.
Harry, what was the question again?
Mariah is treating her kids like her kids, and which any mother should, which any father should, right? So let's not spread.
I don't believe in the selfish me.
Okay. Should Mariah care about his baby mama 5 or 4?
3, 2, 1, all of them.
Well-being. So now,
why is it her responsibility?
To worry about
not responsibility, but just in responsibility of her allowing her children to know their siblings for real.
But who is responsible for the other siblings? Is it Mariah or Nick?
She's not in predicament. We all want the perfect world.
Yes.
And all this shit, but it don't happen that way in reality.
Right.
Exactly. And Mariah didn't go out here and make a village of children. Nick decided to do that.
That's talking about children, not Nick.
Responsibility to make sure that they children know each other. Yes. I agree somewhat. No, because you're sounding like Mariah is just out here and just keeping her kids from Nick's other kids, and she's just treating them so badly. We can't say that because we don't know that to be true. But the only thing Mariah is responsible to do is to raise her children, and when her children are with their other siblings, is to make sure that she treats them fairly when they're in her presence. We don't even know if those kids are going to be around Mariah.
Let me let Miss Ruth talk for a minute. Hey, Ruth, I ain't seen you in a while. How you been?
Hey, Ruth.
Ruth, can you hear us? You're on mute. You're on mute.
I am so surprised that a woman can say Mariah owes anything to them other children. What are you talking about?
She owes respect. I'm saying that she owes respect to make sure that her children know them. Tell my story right.
Can I speak?
Okay, let's let go ahead, Ruth.
The father to the children is the one that owes a service to those children to know each other and love each other. Mariah doesn't owe anything to the children. However, if the children visit their other siblings when they are grown or whatever, she should allow the relationship to flourish. Otherwise, she doesn't owe them shit.
Come on, Ruth. Come on, Ruth.
And that's why this is a shitty world. Because she do owe them. She does owe them, in my opinion.
If Mariah was
it's their shitty dick daddy that owes them, not Mariah.
And that's why he's taking her ass to court.
You mean she's taking him to court? Let's get that right.
Win.
She's gonna win.
My brother, give me 1 second.
I'm sorry, Bruce, my bad.
If Mariah was in the Compton and working a 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, whatever, I don't think anybody would even suggest that she encourages a relationship because she would have nothing. Just because she's rich.
That's not for me.
No, just
definitely suggested no they
doesn't
siblings.
Mean that she owes anybody shit. She doesn't owe nobody nothing. You went out there and whooped out your dick everywhere. Take care of that business.
I agree with you, Ruth, because the mothers are the ones who opened their pussycats to Nick and now have these babies. They owe those kids something. Mariah doesn't owe those children that relationship to go on, because the next thing is those women will meet the children, and the next thing is Mariah's kids are on social media with those women. Which is ridiculous. Nick should do what he needs to do because he decided to have these kids, and those women decided, some of them not even once but twice, to open their pussycat and have those kids. That's not Mariah's responsibility.
Do you all remember how Nene Leakes' son's girlfriend wanted to lynch on her and want to claim anything from Nene?
Yep.
Yeah.
When you lay down and spread it wide, be ready for the repercussions. Don't blame nobody. Don't look at nobody. Who turned off the lights? You. So take care of them kids. Don't no.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. We've been going at it. This was a fun video.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
It was interesting.
I love you, Sharrell. Thank you.
Thank you guys for calling.
We love you too, Queen. We love that. Have an open opinion.
I like you, but I don't love you yet.
Well, you gotta know I'm a red pill. I'm a red pill. I expose sluts and hoes.
Okay. Okay. On that note, nice seeing you guys.
Thank you.
Okay,
guys.
bye,
All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks for calling in.
All right,
night,
Sharrell.
everybody.
Peace out.
Bye, guys. That was fun, though. That was fun. What a video. I still have people backstage, but I can't get to you. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm out of time. We've been doing this a long time. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, but you do. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Harry, any last words? That was
I'll just say this real quick so we can kill this with Nick and the babies. They should know their siblings. Nick get visitations with his twins. Why don't Nick go and pick up the other damn 10
and bring them to
Mariah's house? Where Mariah know her kids are safe.
Maybe.
That's fair.
All right, you guys. So hopefully we'll be back, reconvene tomorrow at our normal time. It's been a slow news week, but hopefully it'll pick up. All right, Perry, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.